Well, it would probably be that software-defined networking is different than OpenFlow. I think software-defined networking is about much more than just one single thing. OpenFlow is definitely a piece of the picture. Overlays are a piece of the picture. Virtual network services are a very important piece of the picture. There's a lot to software-defined networking that goes way beyond OpenFlow or any individual technology alone.
The myth I think about the SDN pretty much is security and service. A lot of people think you can deploy the traditional security and service appliance today on the SDN network. We think different. The one thing for SDN is the separation of control plane and data plane. That today you can use a centralized control plane to be able to programmable control your network, just like application. However, if you deploy the traditional security device, you'll be able to achieve that. The key thing is also doing the separation of a control plane and data plane on the security and service layer. That provides you the real SDN capability on the security and service side.
Well, certainly one of them is that I think that network virtualization is SDN and SDN is network virtualization. I think it's important to understand network virtualization is one application of SDN. It may be the killer app that started, but I think there's a long way to go. There's lots of other applications, and this is just the beginning of something.
Sure. There's a lot of talk about the commoditization of hardware. And the reality is almost the opposite of that, where in an SDN environment, it's not only high-performant merchant silicon, which in effect is ASICs, high-performant network operating system, and a more complex relationship with the controller environment, but all three of those layers have to be operating efficiently with one another, and a vendor that's bringing an SDN solution to the marketplace has to actually have high-performant hardware, a network operating system, and awareness of what we're doing with the controller and the applications.
So I think there are a lot of myths around SDN. We've heard a lot of people say SDN is equal to virtualization, which is actually it's not, and SDN is equal to OpenFlow, which is also we believe is not. So the primary reason why people equate SDN to virtualization is because Nicira, when they started off, it was a virtualization company, and then came the concept of how do you actually enable more and more software-oriented constructs in the network, similar to what people have done in the virtualization of the applications, of the compute infrastructure, and now of the storage infrastructure. So we believe that the myth around SDN being equal to virtualization and SDN being equal to OpenFlow, I think is the biggest problem that the industry is facing, and that's actually causing more confusion while there's all this hoopla around SDN and OpenFlow.